All right, but on though. Hey, I'm your stupid dog, and this is what I want to say. Hey, Alabama, quit your effing belly aching. Hey, Nick Saban, you know, there ain't no more Nick Saban except for on ESPN. So Alabama, get used to it. Nick Saban can't birth you into the college playoffs anymore. You don't get in on your Nick Saban laurels. You don't get in anymore on your Nick Saban flowers, Alabama. Alabama, you had a residual that was good enough. I forget it was SMU. You know what? You had 3 losses against their 2 losses. They lost in the conference championship game. And you know what? You were still relevant. You were still hanging in there with your 3 losses, including a curb stomping by, at that point, I think it was a 5-6 team or whatever. It was an Oklahoma team that wasn't much, and Alabama, you got curb stomped late in season. You don't want to put up a curb stomping late in season when you're trying to get in the college playoffs, Alabama. But you were still hanging tough. You were still in there because of Nick Saban's laurels, Nick Saban's flowers, the reputation that you were living on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Nick Saban can't foster you across the line anymore, even though he's still bitching and crying and whining. And I got something to say about that later. All these SEC sycophants, I got something to say about it in a little minute or two, okay? Don't worry about it, all right? I mean, you have to make it on your own merits, Alabama. And you had a couple of big victories. You beat Georgia. That was a beautiful victory, but too bad it wasn't enough when you get 3 losses, including a late season curb stomping by a team with hovering around 500 record. That's not what you know what I'm saying? I mean, Alabama finished 5-3 in SEC play, okay? 5-3, Alabama, and you should go to the 12-team college, World Series of football? I don't think so. I mean, they padded their schedule this year with Western Kentucky, USF, and Vanderbilt. I mean, come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Oklahoma finished the season off 6-6, and you lost to them 24-3. You got boat raced. You got bitch slapped. You got, whatever you say, curb stomped. Late in the season when everybody's supposed to put their best foot forward, Alabama, and now you're belly aching and whining and crying. And then I want to say this too about Lane Kifflin. Hey Lane, you know what? Yeah, you play to a higher standard, but that's because you all make the most money. You look at it, the SEC coaches on average make the most money in all of college football. You get the most NIL money. Yeah, you're all competing against each other, but hey, if you don't like it, go work in the ACC there, Lane. Go ahead and make the money they pay in the SEC and the ACC, Lane. Hey, Lane, you don't like it? Go make the money they make over there in those other places. Bring in the prospects they make in those other places. Go on, Lane. Go on. You know what? You want to play in the Bush Leagues? Go get in the Bush Leagues. You're in the major leagues. You work up your way up to the major leagues. They don't give you they don't make no guarantees. They don't give you a bed of roses, Lane. So quit your belly ache and win your games. You're another 8-3, wannabe in the SEC. I don't know what to tell you, Maybe you shouldn't have lost to Kentucky, Lane. Maybe you should be good enough to beat Kentucky. Then you could be considered one of the 12 best. Once you lose to Kentucky, Lane, this year, our Lord of the year 2024, you don't get very far losing to Kentucky, Lane. So, all the SEC guys, they're all bitching and crying and moaning. You go there because you get the best facilities, the best NIL money, the best pay. You get the best coaching contracts. You get the best players. So then you want to battle out among each other and piss and moan because some of these inferior conferences, well, go make the money them coaches make then, Lane. Go down there, take a step down and go make that money for yourself, Lane. Whatever. And Nick Saban, quit your belly aching on ESPN for your Alabama, whatever. Bullshit. I say, Alabama, you finally got what you deserve with your 8-3 record in the SEC, whatever. I don't even know. 5-3 SEC. I don't even 3 lost Alabama. You got curb stomped late in the season. That's the eye candy situation. That's the eye test situation. You can't get curb stomped by a 500 team, curb stomped, boat raced, and then make the 12-team college playoffs, Alabama. Sorry. And hey, I'm a young stupid dog, so all I want to say is, let's go Penn State over here. You know what? Hey, it's a beautiful thing. We finished 6th in the rankings. We play SMU and then potentially Boise State. Maybe we make it to the Final Four. Maybe we don't. We got an easy path. Maybe we don't. Whatever it is. We played well. We did good. Hey, let's go Penn State. We are Penn State. I love Penn State. Alabama, go scratch your ass. Lane Clifton, go scratch your ass. Nick Saban, go scratch your ass. Hey, I hope Georgia loses. I hope Texas loses. I hope all these SEC fuckheads lose. Whatever. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I love it. I love it. Sorry. I'm a stupid dog. I'm a moron. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm an idiot. Base it on that alone. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm an Enoch stupid fool. I'm a moron. I'm a moronic whatever. I'm not a bedwetter, you know what I'm saying? But I'm almost like as if I was a nerd like bedwetter. I don't know. It's okay. Don't worry about it.